Quit all that running through my house before somebody knocks over Grandma's flower vase. Sit yourselves down. Now remember how I always warned you not to join gangs? I wasn't just talking about the gangs on the street. The most dangerous gang is the one that steals your mind before it ever steals your hands. If somebody wants you to stop thinking for yourself and start hating other folks, you better turn around and walk the other way. A long time ago, there was a hateful group called the Ku Klux Klan. After slavery, they tried to stop black folks from voting, owning land, getting an education, and living free. They used fear, violence, and intimidation to keep white supremacy alive. But here's something that ought to make every grandmama shake her head. Some local Klan groups even had children's clubs. In some places, they were called the Ku Klux Kiddies, or KKK kiddies. They weren't one big national organization, but local groups that understood something dangerous. If you teach hate to children, it can grow up with them. They took children to parades, rallies, picnics, and gatherings. Some children even wore little white robes like the grown folks. They made hate look normal. They wrapped racism in family fun, flags, food, and smiling faces. That's how evil works, babies. It doesn't always come looking scary. Sometimes it comes smiling. Now don't think hate disappeared because you don't see white robes everywhere. Hate just changed clothes. Today, some white nationalists and other groups hide behind computer screens instead of masks. They use videos, memes, gaming chats, private groups, and social media. They don't usually start by saying, "Come hate people." First they offer friendship, then they tell young folks, "You belong with us. Nobody understands you but us." Little by little, they try to make you believe everyone else is the enemy. Young people often want to make a difference. Recruiters may say, "You can save your country. You can defend your faith. You can protect your people. History needs you." And here's the trick. They don't usually start with hate. First they offer friendship, then they offer belonging. Then they tell young people, "Nobody understands you except us." Then they say, "The news is lying. Your teachers are lying. Your parents don't know the truth." Little by little, they try to make you depend on them for everything you believe. That's why Grandma says, don't let anybody do your thinking for you. God gave you a mind. Use it. Ask questions. Check your facts. If somebody tells you not to question them, that's a warning sign. If they tell you to hate a whole race or religion, that's a warning sign. If they tell you violence is the answer to every problem, that's a warning sign. Now listen close to this part. Don't you leave here looking at every white person like they're part of some hate group. Most white people are trying to do exactly what we're trying to do. Work hard, raise their families, enjoy their children and grandchildren, and live in peace. Don't judge people by the color of their skin. Judge them by their character and by how they treat others. That's exactly what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. taught us. Don't become the very thing you're standing against. Extremist groups want everybody divided. They want us suspicious of one another. Don't help them do their work. Our ancestors survived slavery, Jim Crow, segregation, and discrimination because they held on to faith, wisdom, courage, and hope. Honor them by keeping your heart full of love, your eyes open, and your mind free. And remember what Grandma always says, if somebody can control your mind, they won't have much trouble controlling your life. Who wants a piece of Grandma's pound cake? And don't everybody come running at one time, 'cause I know exactly who already snuck a corner off that cake.